What is going on, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode. It's your boy Napoleon, and we are back at it again. I'm gonna be working on Ivy, and hopefully today we can actually not wrap up, but get more of the stuff done that I need. But it is a very beautiful day outside, and unfortunately it is a Friday, so I'm not really super excited about that, but it is what it is. Something that you know, I have on the bench here, so I just got it in this morning, had to give it a quick look, but yeah, I am ready for this thing to kind of get done. So first things first, let me give it a quick look over here. And I mean, I know we don't have any oil in here, but I mean, it looks really good. So I'm very, very happy with the way it's turning out so far. So a couple things I wanted to talk about. So I did get my package from Force Performance. So let me show you what we got here. I have a new line here, and I have a super special fitting. So this is a little bit weird. So it is a, I think it's called an M18, yeah, M18 to a 4AN or 6AN line. I don't know what it is. I think it's a 6. Yeah, I think it's a 6 or a 4. I don't know, whatever it is. So I just grabbed it. I just grabbed this because it was the most important piece, and I just grabbed a line that you know, for that. So should be perfectly fine. So for those of you that are in the market for a oil relocation setup like I am, I'm gonna let you guys know one of the things that is very, very important. If you are looking to run a oil cooler, the oil cooler would go into this area here. I don't like running oil coolers, one, because I don't really drive my car hard, and I don't really drive my car like that crazy. So if I needed to, I do have one just sitting over here from Sapphire, so it wouldn't really be that much of an issue. So I could run that with no problem and not have any issues at all, and I could mount that with no issues. But I choose not to, just because I've never had a problem with my car. It's never really overheated or done anything crazy. So again, like I said before, I don't really go racing or anything like that. But for those of you that do that, then that's cool. But for me, I don't really get into anything like that. I barely even drive this car as it is. So that's neither here nor there. One of the things I will tell you, actually, I am still, see, I'm waiting on one more piece. I thought I had it, but I think I'm waiting for just one more piece. So anyway, I don't like the way that this thing fits up into here. Just because it is an MPT fitting. So those of you that don't know what an MPT fitting is, it gets it's almost like a triangle. It goes in there and it gets tighter. It gets tighter as it goes up into there, which sounds good, but I don't want to crack this. I've seen people crack the oil filter housing, and the last thing I really want to do is to crack that oil filter housing, and then I have to replace it. I do have one more extra. Well, actually, I guess it can't be extra, because I have another one over there from I actually have two. I have two from two different engines that if I need to, I can replace it with no problem. But as you guys know, they don't really make these things anymore, so that is a major issue. So I really don't want to have to replace it if I don't have to. So but going back to the oil cooler thing. So these oil cooler lines are M18. So you know where I'm going with this? This M18 line, or one of these M18 lines, this one at the bottom probably, I'm gonna take this one out, and I'm gonna use that M18 fitting for this. So the problem I was having before is that the fitting that I made was a it was a bolt. It was like a bolt like this, and then there's a fitting that went in that blue side, that blue fitting. I don't know what I did with it. I think I actually tried it in a different block just to make sure that it was the one. But you don't really see these M18 to -6 or -4 AN lines that often. There's actually a Subaru part, and that's what I was thinking. That's what I was trying to tell you guys before. So if you guys are not going to be running an oil cooler like me, you can run an M18 out to your fitting here, which this is the fitting that I'm waiting for right now. So this fitting here is too small. That is a MPT to a -4, or yeah, -4. So I need a -6 line. So that's what I'm waiting for now. So I thought I was gonna be okay, but I'm not okay. So I can't even finish this project even if I really wanted to. So it's neither here nor there. It should be here a little bit later on today, and that's the plan, to try to get it done for the end of today, and then I could try to put all my stuff back together. Actually, one of the things that I did do was I did take off my my crash bar like I told you I was gonna do, and I have that inside. Actually, I gotta redo that. But while I'm out here, I can probably redo this while I'm out here, because it doesn't look too terrible, but might as well just freshen her up here, freshen her up. So but yeah, I'm gonna cut back once I actually get my last piece that should come in. I thought I had everything, but I don't. So I'm gonna check back in a little bit. Be right back. So do you know what's crazy? This is what I was thinking about. While I'm sitting here waiting for my stuff, this AMS intercooler I've had for a very long time, and probably, I don't know, probably since the second year, maybe third year I've had this car. I've had this AMS intercooler, even with with all the mileage that it's not got on it. I always try to make sure that this thing looks really, really fresh. So let me show you what I got right here. So this is a bag I got from Staples. I'd probably say 10. No, if I probably had to guess, probably had this car 15 years or so, and yeah, I've done it ever since then. So, but yeah. What I will show you is this here. So this is my AMS stencil. So I have many of these. So you can call up AMS or go on their site, and it'll tell you to print right on 11 by 17 inch cardboard paper, not regular paper. So this is the one I've been using ever since the day I actually printed this out, and I have not had any issues. So this is what I'm going to be doing for this here, and make sure that it doesn't really need to be super clean, but kind of wipe it down a little bit, and might as well just give it a quick 1-2 over, you know what I mean? So I had to go out to the store real quick. Didn't really have a lot of that, so I went out and got engine enamel, which is the same thing, you know what I mean? 550, and this one's 650. I don't think the temperature in this bad boy will get over like maybe 200, maybe 300 degrees. Well, I have no idea. I have no idea, to be honest with you. It could get maybe 150 degrees for all I know. So, but yeah, let me set the camera up real quick. Let me get some tape. Let me get some stuff. And let's get the spray paint. ladies and gentlemen, folks, so it's literally that easy whenever you have the right stuff here. So I'm gonna let this actually dry, and I'm gonna actually put 2 or 3 more coats on here, and then hopefully my parts should be here, and then we can pick this video up then. But yeah, this AMS stuff, man, whoo! I tell you, you know what's crazy? I used to see, I don't think this guy's actually still got his car, but I used to see an Evo 10, and don't get me wrong, I still have the same thing on the Evo 10. I still have an AMS intercooler on that as well. I'm a big AMS fan. I'll tell you, this car in particular, I used to have everything AMS. Like that's, you know, that was the biggest car company for, you know, one of the biggest car companies for this car was AMS stuff. So I pretty much had it all, and then I started selling some stuff off because I didn't like the way it sounded or the way it felt or whatever the case is. But I'm back at it now, so it is what it is. But yes, I will be back as soon as I get my parts and we can move forward with this project, but should not be long. Hopefully it should be by like maybe 2, 3. It's like 12 right now, so a couple hours, you know what I mean? But and then I'll get back to doing this. So I'll catch up with you when that other stuff comes in. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Look what just came in. Piece I've been waiting for. It is a 1/8 pipe female to a -4 AN line, so which is good. So yeah, now I have everything that I need. And you know what, I came out here a couple times to put a couple coats on this bad boy, and it came out really good. So let me show you. Ooh, and I put this bad boy back on. Ooh, it looks so good. Looks so good. So yeah, like I even made sure. Oh, hands all dirty now. Uh-oh, wife is calling me. Hold on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, folks, so I'm not really gonna mess around too much. I want to get this stuff all finished up and put up, and you know, make sure it's kind of looking nice. I don't think I'm gonna get this thing started today, but one of the things that I will do is put oil in it, and I want to see if it kind of seeps out of any of these spots. Either it's from the lower part of this oil pan, or the upper part. I want to make sure that it's sealed and there's not anything going crazy, because I think if it sits long enough, then I think it should actually it should seep out. But I mean, if there was a leak, it should seep out, but I'm hoping, praying that there is no leak and we won't have any issues like that. But enough of me talking, let's just get to work. All right, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, folks, so I think I'm all done. So what I did was I put this bad boy like this here, then came around, and I have my my 2 sensors tucked up against the firewall. I need to zip tie it or something like that up there, but yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty solid. So what I'm gonna do now is I don't know if I'm gonna put my exhaust on. just yet, mainly because if there's a leak, I want to make sure I find out what it is or where it's coming from first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this oil filter on. This oil filter on. And I'm going to just throw some oil in this bad boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to fill this oil filter up with oil before I do anything. Not like it should be, I think it should be okay regardless, but just in case. And I can't do this with just one hand. Maybe. Hold on. Let me see. I have this thing here. So let's see if I can put some of this stuff in there. All right. So let's put this here. And let's see if I can't put this. Not something I typically do, but whenever you have the oil pan off, might be a good practice to do stuff like this. Not like I said before, it's not like this is this motor's been kicking for a while now, so should be okay. But just there we go. All right, not too much. I'm gonna go too nuts, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, I think that's good enough. Wipe this bad boy off. All right, let's put this bad boy in the car. So we are filled with oil. We're filled with oil here. So make sure that's all good and tight. Good and tight. All right, hand tight is good. Now we're gonna let this bad boy down. And the wifey is on her way home. So you guys already know what it is. Food is coming. So I've been home all day waiting for parts for this freaking car. And hopefully everything will work out good, honestly. Hopefully everything will work out good. But so everything is done up here. Everything is done up here. So all I really need to do is just fill it with oil. And most likely I'm just gonna leave it over the weekend. I have a long weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And so what I'm gonna do is leave it, and hopefully there will be no leaky when I come back on. Well, I'm gonna be checking on it through the weekend, but hopefully there's gonna be no leaky over the weekend. So we will see. I need to just make sure I check this dipstick. But this is 5 quarts, so, and there is nothing in here, so I think I should be okay. You know what I'm saying? So 5 quarts of this 2050. This is VR1. So I don't know who's using this stuff, but 2050 is all I pretty much use, like I said before. But it's neither here nor there. So yes, that is gonna be the end to this video. Sorry, it wasn't like a first start or anything like that, but what I will be doing, like I said before, is I will be watching to make sure that this thing does not leak all over the place. And hopefully that is not the case. And then we can come back next week, do our first start, do our first drive, and then we can check everything out. And then we can move forward to another project whenever I have time, because already I can tell you this right now, that I do have 2 powder coating jobs coming through the door. So trying to get those done before I actually move on to my next project, because it will take me some time to get all that stuff done. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want, I can send you guys the print or whatever the case is the link over for this AMS stencil like I did. And because like I said before, I probably have like 12 of them. Nah, I probably have like 5 or 6. 12, that's a lot. So I have a good amount. So hopefully, you know, if you guys wanted that information, I could send that over. It's just on AMS's website, so it shouldn't be that bad. But it is what it is. I'm trying to help out the community. If I can, maybe one day I'll get a AMS intercooler for the Evo 5. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Maybe go big turbo one day. I have no idea, honestly, no idea. But this is where I'm gonna leave this video off. If you enjoyed the comment that I have, please like, comment, subscribe. Please leave me a comment. Like, I would appreciate that. You know, like if you know, if you enjoy my content, please, I would greatly appreciate it. Helps out with the algorithm. I know not a lot of people watch my videos, but I'm trying to change that with some lighthearted commenting. You know what I mean, stuff like that. But I'm trying. But it is what it is. All I do is just work on my own cars, and if you guys like, then you guys can watch. But this is where I'm gonna leave this video off. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. All right, deuces.